Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Let's get into this message because I was picking this up last night. There is somebody here. Now, I don't know if this is you or this is this person here. Now, I usually don't tap into messages like this, but it came out very strongly. There's somebody here that could be doing magic, okay? Now, it feels like this person, whoever it is, it doesn't seem like they really, it kind of feels like this person is not skilled, or they don't know what they're doing, or they're not setting the right intention, or they're doing it right. So whoever this person is, it's almost like they could be speaking ill on your life. They could be saying something. Again, there's something to do with this person here. Creating some kind of spell. Now, this could be something that they're saying with their, like, yeah, they're speaking something into existence. This could be somebody that is speaking to other people, right? So spells is not just like, you know, lighting candles and doing all that. Like, spells could literally just be telling lies, spreading rumors, whatever it is, okay? And it has something to do with the throat chakra. It has something to do with the truth, or, yeah, them not being truthful, okay? So, I don't know. Yeah, look, you see, this is what I was seeing. Magic, coincidence, synchronistic events, the Raven. So that was the first card I saw. And I was like, okay, you like, is this person really doing magic? Because again, I don't really tap into energies like that in my reading, because whether they do, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? But it was confirmed with the Archangel Michael throat chakra, okay? Oh, he got it. You got it? Good job. Yeah, it feels like somebody here is angry. They want to retaliate, or somebody could be very jealous, or whatever it is that they said, or the lies, or they're speaking into existence. It's coming out. It's coming from a place of anger or retaliation and jealousy, okay? And I feel like your energy with the Queen and gentleness, there's something like you're sitting in your power is what I'm getting. Yeah, again, I keep picking up on this energy protection. I literally just did a message, and that was a little bit more of a darker shadow, like it was a shadow reading, and I didn't really like it because it was quite heavy. But I feel like this one here is about you knowing that you are, again, just protection. There's something surrounding you or around you, or you put a lot of faith in your spirit. You put a lot of faith in God. If you believe in God, you put a lot of faith in the higher power, okay? And that's why you're in this Queen and gentle energy. I don't feel like you need to retaliate with anger, or, right? Definitely you are protecting yourself. There's an energy of protection. You're going to defend yourself if somebody is, you know, going against you. But I'm also get, yeah, the swan here. Oh, I was gonna get black swan. Black swan could be significant, but this is also like kind of like the ugly duckling, right? You could get really ugly if you need to, but you choose not to, or there's an energy of you remaining there. You're like very feminine here, okay? But it doesn't mean that you're clueless. It doesn't mean you're weak. It just means that, yeah, there's something to do with your sacral chakra and communication. You speak. When you speak, it comes, not only does it come from your throat space, but it comes from your power. It comes like when you speak power. Okay, does that make sense? When you speak, you're speaking like from this third chakra. You're speaking from your life force energy. Okay, it's like your life, yeah, it's like your force that's shooting out, okay? That's when, so when you speak, you speak from that. You're not just like recklessly speaking. You're speaking with intention. You're speaking with, I want to say with love as well. Okay, but when you communicate, or the way you communicate, it's very powerful. Because for some, with this gentleness, the deer, you may not always say something. You may keep your thoughts to yourself, right? But when you do say something, it's like it moves. It moves mountains, I'm hearing. Alchemy, justice, and balance. When you speak, you're speaking justice. Like you're speaking truth. You're speaking like almost like you're saying things that you see, that's within your third eye. It's like you have this perception. You're very perceptive. You can see through people, and that scares some. You can see through people. Who is this? So whoever this person is, it's like they could be throwing magic, or they could be, again, just doing the most here. And you need to shield yourself, or you know that you need to shield yourself. Tell me more about this energy here. The raven, the wasp. Yeah, it's like this person is like wanting to attack you. Okay, we have patience. But I feel like this energy, to be honest, like, I feel like this is more about you knowing that whatever, like, again, I don't really, again, something to do with truth. What is this? This truth. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. So this could literally just represent that this is the truth of what I'm saying, okay? That somebody here is trying to take you off your path, trying to distract you, trying to push you away, trying to get you out, trying to take your position, trying to, whatever it is they're doing, it's very dark. It's very dark here. But again, it's like your energy is angel of strength. Your energy is, I was going to say graceful. It's graceful. It doesn't mean that you can't speak up and, be ferocious. That's the lion. You could be ferocious, right? But, ooh, I just heard no more Miss Nice Girl. Yeah. Oh, okay. Matilda? Has anyone ever seen the movie Matilda? Miss Honey and Miss Trunchbull? That's the energy. You're Miss Honey and they're Miss Trunchbull. And Matilda is saying, oh, that's cute. Okay. So you can have a little girl. You don't have to have a little girl. Or there's like we have the high priestess. I'm getting the chills. You can have a little sister. Or this could be your inner child. Okay. This could be a spirit guide. And there's a scene I'm getting, no more Miss Nice Girl. Because Miss Honey was someone that, well, given her name, she was very sweet. She was very caring. She was loving. She was the best teacher, okay? All the students loved her because she was patient. So you could be a teacher, or like you just, in this life, you're meant to be a role model, okay? So Miss Honey is a role model. She's loving. She's caring. And Matilda here, eventually Miss Honey adopts Matilda, okay? So, yeah, there is an energy of you not taking it anymore. You are standing up. You're standing firm with someone. Because it's like Miss Trunchbull was an aggressive, mean principal, right? Very interesting. No more Miss Nice Girl. So again, with this lion, for me, it's like temperance here, right? You have this angel and you have this lion. So you could be ferocious, or you have an energy that is protecting you, or you need to speak your truth, right? Like I'm getting yellow again. So this is bringing me to the sacral chakra and communication. When you speak, you're speaking like, it's almost like, ooh, you're speaking life into people. You could be speaking life into people, or you're just your power, or when you speak, you're speaking from, again, this inner power. You're not just speaking to say shit. You know what I mean? There, you do it with intention. Yeah. You're not reckless. You're not careless. Can you be? Of course. But you've tamed the beast. You've tamed the beast. Okay, no more Miss Nice Girl. I actually want to watch that movie again. That was like one of my favorite movies. Matilda. Yeah, and Matilda, like, didn't she have like telekinesis or something? Like she could move shit. Yeah. Like she had, oh, I'm getting the chills. You know what I mean? Like she had power. She had like gifts. She had like, she was able to move things with her mind. Ooh. So like, oh, so you what? Like you have a spirit guide that could move shit? I don't know. You have a spirit guide, or this is your energy where you could like move things, or things just, you know, they happen. Not that like you inflict it on anyone, but it's just like very interesting. Wow. Tell me more about your energy. I believe it's called telekinesis. Yeah, so you have the ability. So there's something, again, there's something to do with your sacral and your third eye, right? Because to be able to move, it's like your mind, right? But that there's like a mind solar plex connection. So you have the power to move things with your mind, or you have the power to see things. You have the power to like alter events. And I don't feel like this is happening consciously, or you're not yet aware of it, or this is a gift here. Let's see. Can you tell me more about this energy here, please, for Sagittarius? Because I feel like this is a part 2. Because I feel like part 1 is kind of like, who is this person? The darkness. It was like a very dark energy. And I feel like this energy here is, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician with the Emperor. You're claiming your power. You're taking back your power. Yeah, the Devil. Somebody could have also been very controlling. I feel like you're freeing yourself from this devil. Let me see this devil here. Yeah, you have like, so now you could be this female, right? Again, male, female, doesn't really matter. But I am just seeing Matilda is a female. She's a little girl. So I don't know if you have a little girl, or you are the little girl, or you like your spirit guide, or yeah. Let me see this devil. Knight of Swords. So yeah, somebody is like angry, or Gemini energy. You are definitely cutting this devil off. You're freeing yourself. But somebody here is angry. What is this, the Knight of Swords? Again, they're like reckless. The Star. The Hierophant. You see, when it comes to your energy, you try to stay, I'm getting it's like you try to do things with integrity. Not to say you're perfect, but you try to do things with you, like this is literally the Most High, God, okay? And you obeying him. You doing what you're supposed to do. You doing the work, the hard work, the labor. This is you listening to your higher self, your higher power. I must obey. I'm going to listen to my higher self. That's what it means. Like, I'm going to listen to my higher self. My higher self is telling me something. I'm not going to do, I'm not going to like, yes, I'm in pain. So I'm getting, it's like you're working through this pain. You're focusing on yourself, but you're not, you're healing. You're cutting through, you're cutting through, you're healing, okay? But I'm also getting, you're cutting this devil off. But you're not doing it in a reckless, careless way like they're doing it. You're doing it with, okay, I'm going to keep focusing on myself. I'm going to get back up when I need to. Right now, I'm kind of in this energy. So this could have been the past. Right now, I'm in this energy. I feel emotionally betrayed. This person betrayed me. This was somebody that was really close to me. I cherish this person. I love this person. And this person just like betrayed me or treated me like I was nothing. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to continue to trust in my higher power. Trust in myself, okay? You walking away. You walked away from this person. You walked away from this person. Exactly. You trusted in your higher self. You knew that I have to walk away from this person. This person is giving me anxiety. This person is causing me stress. This person is causing me, I can't sleep at night. Right? Like lots of sores. This person, like justice, okay? But now with you walking away, this is judgment. There's judgment here. You're being released by a situation. Okay, you had to walk away. It was very painful. It brought a lot of, I'm getting tears to your eyes. It brought a lot of pain to your emotions. But it's like, I'm going to continue doing the work. I'm going to put all my blood, my sweat, and my tears into what I need to do. Now, it could be work as in your career per se, but this is more about you, personal development. This is character development. This is character development. Yeah. And I feel like this is what you're healing. You're renewing this. It's like you're restoring karma. Okay. This person, yeah, Ace of Cups. It's like this person brought you down. This person kicked you, again, they kicked you when you were down. It's like the two last messages that I did, they kicked you when you were down. But I feel with the Ace of Cups, it's like, I'm going to choose myself. I'm walking away from this situation. I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to start all over and I'm going to love myself. This is the Nine of Cups. Look right here. I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to move towards myself. I'm going to do what makes me feel good, makes me feel happy. I put a lot of time and energy into the situation. I tried to make it work. It didn't. I just kept getting, beat down. I just kept getting beat down. But now it's like you stay true. You stay true to yourself. You focused on yourself. You may have went like, I'm getting hermit, or you may have even went ghost or quiet or whatever it is here. But it's, let's see what's likely to happen here for Sagittarius. What's likely to happen here for Sagittarius? So there's a lot of changes, blessings, you wrapping up a cycle. What's likely to happen here? The Lovers. Okay. Wow, what's likely to happen? So there's, okay, we have the Fool and the Sun. So this is like, I'm getting a blessing. Archangel Raphael is here. We have Archangel Gabriel. So you have a blessing coming in with the Lovers. Or it's like, because it's like you kind of obeyed, right? You obeyed, right? Yeah, 5. Hierophant is 5. And the Lovers is 6. So because you obeyed, we're going to give you something now. We're going to, what is this? The Lovers. Because you obeyed. Now there's a, yeah, you made this choice. Exactly. The Lovers is a choice. You made the decision. You made the choice to listen or not to listen. So what's coming in for Sagittarius with this Lovers? The Moon. Okay, so well, it could be a secret. They may not want you to know. For some, it could be a relationship, a connection, but could be hidden from you. Yeah, Justice. That's what I was getting. That's what I was seeing. That's what I was seeing. After a Tower. That's what I was seeing. The Sun. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. This is a blessing. Because you listened. You obeyed. Because you obeyed. Because you listened. Because you didn't choose. You know why? Let me tell you. You didn't choose to react from your ego. You didn't choose to react from that pain, from that anger. You were hurting. You felt betrayed. You took it. You did it. You did what you needed to do. You obeyed. I just keep getting obey. Obey, right? It takes a lot of strength and discipline to do that. It's easy to like lash out like that. But what's coming in is because you made a decision not to, I want to say, sink to their level, or not to, yeah, I feel like now you have something that's coming in. You have a surprise. Okay, this is coming in after the Tower. This is a brand new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. It could be a career opportunity. It could even be love here with the Ace of Pentacles. But whatever it is, it's going to be substantial. It's going to be long lasting. Harmony. Balance and harmony. The harmonious working together of different parts, tasks, or people. So you're like coming together with someone. Okay. Beautiful. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, destroyer. That's what I mean. An angel. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. That's literally Tower and the Ace of Pentacles, with helping those in need with no expectation of in return. Like you are this angel. You can, right? Like you have the ability to be kind of like this angel, but you're also like this destroyer. You're a like, you know what I mean? Avenger. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on the behalf of society or oneself. You see, the shadow is resorting to violence in the name of a cause. See, that's the shadow. The shadow is that you would be resorting to violence out of ego and pride. This one is a desire for balance of scales of justice, which takes time and patience. Yeah, you're like a monk. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. Selfless devotion. You dedicated your time and energy in your spiritual practice. You knew that everything that was happening was for the highest good. And I feel like God, the universe, spirit is speaking with you, is communicating with you. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and in others. So you recognize the internal force within this person and within you. See, this one says cruelty, using power to control people. You're not using power to control people. You're coming through as benevolence, compassion. Yeah. You see trickster, shapeshifter, transcending convention, stuffiness, and unpredictable behavior, manipulating others through duplicity. I feel like this person here was a trickster. They were shapeshifter, or skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Or it's like you're shifting. Again, you're speaking life into this person. You're speaking. There's somebody here that's very manipulative in your energy. And again, judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. The shadow is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Yeah, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment with the trickster. I feel like this is the person that was in your energy. But you have the ability to see with gossip. I'm telling you, this person was gossiping. This person was saying things. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidence. This person betrayed your confidence. This person, yeah, they spoke ill about you. Right? This person's a trickster. This person may have even shifted. Like in the last reading, there was something to do with like somebody, twisting the facts. This person could have been twisting the facts. This person could have been, just saying things. Okay? But I feel like your energy is speaking for itself. Yeah, you're repelling this person's energy away from you. Yeah. You're repelling this person, okay? So again, this person tried to, I feel with shapeshifter, they were trying to create. It's almost like this person could have been trying to play the victim. Martyr. Learning the transcendent name is serving to oneself. Addiction to self-pity. This person was pitying themselves. This person wanted to be pitied. This person, again, they were like, I feel like this person was becoming like the victim, or taking their life stories and, oh, this is what happened to me in my life, and this is what happened to me, and playing the victim, right? So that like people could feel bad for them. Yeah, this person here, they were tricking. Yeah, vampire, gambler. Yeah, you see teacher. What about this teacher? Companion, liberator, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Yeah, you're very wise. You have a lot of experience. But it's like, again, it could be a little bit like some people don't see that about you. Let's see. Communicate clearly. Let's get a message from Angel. From the Most High here. Okay, this is a lot lighter here. Whew, Lord. New beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. Yes, you are. And you deserve it is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Because it's like this person may have put other people against you as well. Spiritual gifts. Yes. That's what I'm talking. Your gifts are enhancing. You've been channeling your gifts and your talents. You have gifts, you have talents. Doesn't only have to be like psychic gifts or, you know, telekinesis or something, you know, but if you believe, if you believe in it, whatever this gift is, everybody has some kind of talent. Everybody has to just, some it's like easier to tap into, but everybody has this kind of gift. Again, there's like a, is that the heart chakra? I don't know. This person, they have like yellow. I don't know too much about this one. But if you believe in your power, if you believe in this, yes, it can happen. You have to set, there's something to do with intention. As long as you do it the right way, as long as you're doing it with love and you're doing it, yeah, from the Most High, you're doing it because it's like, it's what you're meant to do. If you're doing something out of anger or, again, this magic here, that's why it's like, that's what I was getting, that somebody here is a novice. Somebody doesn't have experience. They're just doing it because they're angry, but I feel like there's consequences to that. You can't just be throwing magic at people, right? You can't just be manipulating energy thinking that it's not going to come back, because it does. It's up to you. Okay, you're again, something to do with like your loved one in heaven could be looking out for you. It's up to you to forgive. This person needs to forgive as well. But yeah, it's up to you to forgive. And I feel like for some, you do forgive this person. Obviously, you don't. We have unlikely no. So I don't know if what this person is saying, their spirit, like somebody here is saying unlikely no. Okay. That's negative. But I feel like you have been, or you could be unlikely, no, I'm not going to forgive this person. Again, you forgive for yourself because you want to get it out, not because you actually want to make amends with this person or give this person another chance. So maybe that's where the unlikely no, like, no, I'm not going to forgive this person. Like, but your guides want you to, it's up to you whether you forgive. And if you do forgive, right? Like, yeah, signs from heaven. You could be seeing feathers. The miracle of prayer is very significant and important. Yeah, improving health. Somebody needs to improve their health. Somebody needs to purge, release. Yes, somebody, that's confirmation. Somebody needs to release something from their body, or somebody needs to improve their health. Somebody needs to eat better. Somebody needs to possibly start exercising. This is physical, this is mental, this is emotional, and this is spiritual. It's not just physical. But I feel like it starts with first the spiritual aspects of it, forgiving, and then everything shifts around you, your body, your yeah. Okay, last message. Beautiful energy. Yeah, again, the Ace of Swords. You're having a breakthrough. I'm getting, it's like you know what this reunion is? Again, this has something to do with your innocence. You may have felt like your innocence was taken from you, was robbed. That's why Matilda was coming in. Maybe somebody's name is Matilda. But it's like, yeah, you may have felt like your innocence was taken from you. Oh, look how cute. You're so pretty. Right? You can have a cat, a black cat. Like there's something magical about your energy. But again, this is like you reconnecting with your inner child. I believe in the sacred power of the witches before me. Yes. And I'm talking about like I'm not talking, you know, about like the evil witch. I think a lot of people have this idea about like this witch being like evil and like wicked, okay? Like that's how movies portrayed them. But it's literally just a woman that is powerful, that is educated, that is knowledgeable, that is wise, that is spiritual, right? I believe in the sacred power of the witches before me. You are very connected to your ancestors. And again, there's something to do with your innocence being taken from you. And it's like you're taking that back. I invoke thee to shield me from all harm. Protection. I am aligned with the universe. Yeah. I heal myself and others and bless these herbs with divine light and goods. You could even be like, when you cook, there's something to do with when you cook. Even when you're cooking, there's setting intention when you cook. Right? Invoke, like especially the food that you eat, is like you could speak, again, you speak life into being, or you speak being into life, whatever, like you speaking something into, and it's powerful. But you have to do it with good intention. It has to come from a pure space. You can't do it out of manipulation. Like it has to be, yeah, I let my intuition guide me. Exactly. And magic flows through me. Literally. Okay, I'm done. I'm getting out of here. Magic flows through me. This spirit here. Matilda, telekinesis, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that, but it's like you have the ability to shift, to change, to alter, to, and again, you're doing it out of good intention. Not because you're trying to hurt anyone. You're not hurting anyone. You're protecting yourself. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Beautiful message. Thank you. If that resonated, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.